Learning the non-quitting mentality requires resilience. But you just have to keep on pushing, even if when things are hard. Keep on pushing, keep on persevering. So let's get into tip number 2. So welcome back to my channel. It is Vicky Ann, and in today's video we're going to be talking about learning the non-quitting mentality, or in other words you could say unlearning the quitting mentality. So let's get into it. So number 1 is perspective. That is so crucial when it comes to the way you look at things. I've just seen in my own life the trials and tribulations that I've been through, especially with, finishing off my master's and the LPC course. Perspective is so important. Just because you failed one exam does not mean that it's the end of an end all. Maybe you not passing that exam is an opportunity for you to get it right so you can actually understand it, because who wants a lawyer that doesn't understand what they are doing? I wouldn't want to hire a lawyer that doesn't understand what they're doing, because obviously I'm paying money for a service that is going to be top notch. And obviously you went to school and all that so that I could benefit from the information that you're giving me. So perspective is really, really important. In this day and age, we're so into, I don't know how to even explain it. We're so into quitting. You can't quit. You can't afford to quit. The difference between those out there and myself or us would be that they persevered and you decided to quit. Are you going to quit, or are you going to persevere? Because nobody cares about how you get there. The point is that you got there. So that is number 1. Perspective is so important in learning the non-quitting mentality, because if you're viewing everything from a negative light, that is what it's going to become. You have to start viewing things in, okay, I failed this exam, these exams, but what is going to happen now? Okay, I've gotten another opportunity to do it again. I'm so grateful for another opportunity to do it again and to master it. So perspective is so important. You can't always say, I'm unlucky. No, you're not lucky. You walk with the favor of God. You are a blessing everywhere you go. That's how you have to start seeing yourself. I got fired from that job. Okay, well, guess what? Another door with bigger opportunities is about to open for me. So perspective is really, really important. How you see things, how you view things, will really, really help in learning the non-quitting mentality. So let's get into tip number 2. So number 2 is resilience. And resilience is not something maybe that you just develop like in a day. I think resilience comes with time. Just talking from my own life, resilience comes with time. But you just have to keep on pushing, even if when things are hard. Keep on pushing, keep on persevering. And how do you be resilient? How do you keep on persevering? Is really by holding yourself accountable to that schedule. If you're saying that you have a goal to achieve, then not every time that you're going to keep postponing it, because then you're not getting anything done. I'm going to take the practical example of when I've been doing this course, the masters in LPC, and I thank the Lord, because it hasn't been easy. It really hasn't been easy. But resilience, there was a few exams that I had to do it again, and the first time it was really difficult, like having that, oh my days, I didn't pass. But then I was like, okay, I've gotten another opportunity to do it again. So now I have to set a schedule to be resilient. The times that I said, okay, I'm gonna revise at this so and so time, then I be resilient. Or if it's recording a video, if it's working on a project, if it's working out, whatever your case is, learning the quitting mentality requires resilience. And how do you learn to be resilient is by setting a schedule, being accountable, saying that I'm going to do this. And if you don't do it, then you move it to the next day. I think one good way really to help you with resilience is you can reward yourself. So, for example, you set a plan, okay, this week, 5 days, I'm going to do so in this. And once you achieve it, you can give yourself a little reward. Maybe it's buying something, maybe having a takeaway night, maybe it's treating yourself to see that movie that you really wanted to watch at home. It doesn't have to be anything with money, like it could be just a show you really wanted to watch or something that you really wanted to do, but because you've been resilient. So resilience is not something that you're going to gain over a day, but it's going to take time. You just have to keep telling yourself, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. You can have a calendar and you can have a day where you cross out each day. I think for me that really helps. I'm a very visual person, knowing that there's an end date to this. So resilience is definitely key in learning the non-quitting mentality. Okay, so number 3 is like-mindedness or like-minded people, I would say. Having people that are gonna keep you accountable on your journey, on whatever you're doing. And obviously it's very important in discovering those people, like who are those people that are going to keep me accountable on this journey. So like-minded people is very important. They're going to encourage you to hold you accountable. Like for me, I remember during this postgraduate course journey of mine, have you studied today? How is the studying going? I'm going to be honest, I hated those questions, and those people know how much I love them because they held me accountable. And I told them, I don't like that question, but it kept me accountable because there were days I hadn't really studied that day or I wasn't on track. So when they asked me, how is it going? Blah, 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 blah. It annoyed me, but it was for my benefits. When you tell a 5-year-old, you need to brush your teeth. I don't want to. I don't want to. But in the long run, it's the best. It's the good thing for your teeth because you have to take care of them. So it's kind of the same thing with learning the non-quitting mentality and really mastering that. Have like-minded people that are not quitters, that won't allow you to quit, that won't allow you to fail, that understand that you are bringing value to this generation. Like you are stepping into unknown territories that your family may have never stepped into, or even in your friendship group. But it doesn't necessarily have to be your friends, but just find like-minded people that are not quitters, that will encourage you, that will be accountable, that will tell you the truth when you don't want to hear it. They'll tell, have you studied? How is it going? You may not want to hear it, but it's for your own benefit. So that is really, really key. Like-minded people that will keep you accountable. And also when they check up on you, really it's more to see that you're making progress, and you're doing what you're supposed to do. Because sometimes it's really easy to fall off track, to not do what you're supposed to do, get carried away on the phone, social media. I mean, there's so many things, distractions, but that is really, really key. And I'm grateful that I have a few people that have been asking me, even like Vicky, how you said you were going to record a video, have you done it? Vicky, did you study? Did you complete the chapters that you did? That really helped me come to a place to finish my postgraduate journey. So I am really, really grateful for those people. Mwah. So number 4 is hold on to the vision. See it from within. Yes, see yourself graduating. See yourself coming to the accomplishment of the project that you have. One of my favorite Bible scriptures is, we walk by faith and not by sight, for instance. So where is your faith in this matter? Where is your faith? See it from within. Visualize, meditate upon those images. Meditate upon those images. That's why the mind is so powerful, because we can create images. So you see yourself graduating, see yourself walking down that stage, see yourself having that diploma, see yourself starting that business and it flourishing, see yourself speaking in front of people during a conference, see yourself doing those things. Hold on to that vision, meditate daily on that vision. When you are feeling like you want to quit, you go back to those images and meditate and think upon these images. I'm holding on to this vision. It has to come to pass. I remember I was given a prophecy whereby someone I know saw me going down the graduation stage. They saw me graduating, and that was a vision that kept me going, kept my faith. Every time I went back, I was like, no. But he saw a prophetic vision of me, walking down the stage or graduating, whatever the case may be, So that is really important. Like, even if you didn't get like a prophetic vision, but you can create these images in your mind, and then you hold on to it. Those days when it's tough, you're like, no, this is what I'm holding on to. This is what I hold steadfast on. So that's key number 4 into learning the non-quitting mentality. Hold on to the vision, see it from within, speak to yourself, go to the mirror and be like, I am going to graduate. I am going to achieve this business. Words are a spirit. Words are powerful. When you speak words, they go out and they manifest. That's why don't speak negativity. Don't speak things that you don't want to come to fruition. And that is a very, very powerful weapon. Sometimes I say to myself, I refuse to be anxious. I refuse to be frustrated. And sometimes I have to speak these words out, because sometimes it feels like things can get so overwhelming in the head, in the mind, and it's just like, it's just too much going on, and then I just gotta speak it so that it overpowers everything else that's happening, so that is very, very important. I love one thing with this book I'm reading, The Power of Your Mind, by Pastor Chris Oyakilome. He said something, you cannot control the thoughts that you cannot control the thoughts that come to your mind, but you can control the thoughts that you process. So you can control the thoughts that you process, basically. Am I going to accept this thought or am I not? So hold on to the vision. You're almost there. You can do it. You can do it. It doesn't matter the situation. It doesn't matter the mountain. Trust me, I'll share another video, about God's goodness and faithfulness, but it doesn't matter what has not been done, and like it feels like really big right now, you will get out of it. Hold on to the vision. Hold on to what you've spoken, what you're seeing yourself do. It will come to pass. It will. And finally, the last point in learning the non-quitting mentality is really prayer. And it's kind of like a bonus point here, but prayer is just key, really. Like, just, you gotta pray. My faith is so important, and like walking this life in Christ, sometimes it really always requires prayer. That's why the word says pray without ceasing. So pray. And I mean, if you're not a believer, I personally I can't do life without prayer. So I don't know what other tip to give you for that bonus one, but prayer is really, really key. And also, if you can get people to pray with you, is really a great benefit. Pray, because sometimes things can get into the way, but remember, the spiritual controls the physical. So if you pray and spend time with God, and it all aligns, really holding on to the vision, seeing it from within, but prayer is so essential. With that said, I just want to thank you so much for watching this video, and if you're new, please do like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And my vlog will be coming out real soon, because I know you guys have been waiting for part 2. Apologies, I'm abroad. I'm actually recording this from Sweden, but yeah, it will be coming out soon. God bless you, and do not give up. Learn the non-quitting mentality, and I'll see you again soon.